subscribe, click the bell, and turn on all notifications. The one-stop destination for all WWE and AEW. Sean's View Entertainment.
In one corner, you have Vincent Kennedy McMahon, and in the other corner, it's Tony Khan. Now, you can talk about the Wednesday Night Wars and how AEW won. Again, that was merely a war. If you want to say that AEW won, well then fine, say AEW won the Wednesday Night Wars. Nothing came close to what WWE and WCW did. That's why Vince McMahon says that AEW is not even on their radar. They're not even competition. Oh, well, Sean, it was said that WWE watches AEW backstage. They watch it on their little monitors. They watch it on the little green screens. They watch it on this, that, and the other. And then you got Tony Khan. And you know what? You can spread out all your rhymes and all your facts and all your evidence. The evidence is this, is that Tony Khan is in way over his head. He thinks he's going to defeat. He thinks he's going to beat SmackDown. He thinks he's going to overcome. And you know what? It's great to be positive. It's great to have that cocky feeling. It's good to be very positive and have this energy and that passion. But it's a little premature. You see, it's a little bit premature. It's a little bit too much. And I'll tell you what, not only is it premature, but it's immature. Because if Tony Khan thinks with the way the ratings are going for that company right now, and I'll admit, did Tony Khan's AEW beat Monday Night Raw in the demo 18-49? Yeah, they did for a few weeks, but that ain't the case now. And I will admit that the WWE, their ratings are not that great. They're not that significant. Ticket sales are down, buy rates are down, But the one constant is that you got Vince McMahon, an entrepreneur, a man that was born with a silver spoon in his mouth, a man that is the genetic jackhammer. And listen, Tony Khan can be confident. He can have that trust. He's got the roster. He's got the creativity. But he doesn't have the mindset. He doesn't have the brain. Again, Tony Khan coming on here, calling this a win, saying how he's going to defeat, he's going to obliterate SmackDown, Vince McMahon's main show on Fox. He's going to make sure that Vince McMahon is going to be done and out. Well, you know who said that in the past? Eric Bischoff tried to put WWE and Vince McMahon out of business. TNA tried to compete with WWE on Monday nights. ECW tried to go head-to-head with WWE. And we all saw where ECW is, where WCW is. And we all saw look at the current landscape of TNA. And now AEW, I will say they've come close. Listen, I like AEW. I like AEW. No doubt about it. AEW is doing great things. But you've got a roster that I would call all ejected wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, all ejected. Because, again, if that roster is, and again, they keep talking about, they keep priming up, they keep ranting, they keep raving, they keep hyping up WWE. They need to focus on themselves. They need to focus on the fundamentals. And when half your roster is ex-WWE stars that were either fired, fined, or released, again, it's WWE 2.0. It's WCW 2.0. And for anybody that thinks that AEW is even anywhere near what WCW was in the late 90s, well, then you might want to go check your wrestling facts and your history, because obviously you just don't know what the heck you're talking about. And again, I value your opinions. Again, I know AEW is credible. I know that most of their shows have been better than a Raw or a SmackDown. But again, Tony Khan, they've only been in the game for 2 years? Is it 2.5 years? Maybe 3 years. AEW's been going at it. And they're pulling out their trump card. They're going all out. They're going all in, thinking that they're going to beat Vince McMahon. They're going to decimate SmackDown. They're going to, well, let me tell you something. It's all talk. It's just that. All talk. It's all about showing results. And you know what? We can call Vince McMahon a lot of things. He's been out of touch. He's senile. He doesn't know what he's doing. The man is going maniacal. The man is going crazy. Vince McMahon doesn't know one show from the next. It's a car wreck. But then you got Tony Khan, who, again, in my estimation, is just being very, very cocky. He is being, very sinister in his little tweets. Oh, we're going to beat SmackDown. We're going to defeat it. We're going to meet it. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do the other. And again, it's good that you have a strategy and a plan, but Tony Khan isn't thinking. Because when Tony Khan gets defeated, and listen to this one. Here's the facts that backs this up. Tony Khan is going into this show on Friday night, head-to-head with SmackDown, thinking that this is just going to be easy, that he's just going to move right on in on Vince McMahon. And again, this isn't just all bad for AEW. Again, I just told you about the WWE and their decline and their ratings, but at least they're holding steady. AEW can't even break 1 million right now. Did they in the past? Yeah, 900,000, 1 million, but they have not even one of their shows has beat the overall rating of Raw's lowest viewership. And I'm not talking about the 18 to 49 demographic where they did beat Raw. And again, I'm going to give AEW credit. But where does Tony Khan think he's coming from? Again, you can see that this guy doesn't have the history. He doesn't have the knowledge. You can just see that Tony Khan is a few steps behind Vince McMahon, our fearless leader. And again, we can say a lot about Vince McMahon, and we have said a lot about Vince McMahon over the last 10 years. But the fact remains is that when it comes to getting the job done, Vince McMahon has shown that when you rise to prominence and when you force Vince McMahon to do something, when you force him against the wall, he will always come back in one way or another. In one shape, way, or form, Vince McMahon will always show you. So you can have, Tony Khan can throw it all at the wall. He can have a Stone Cold. He can have a John Cena show up. But Vince McMahon knows what's up. And whether it be the creative team helping him or whether it be some returns to WWE, Vince McMahon is going to take the lead. Because Vince McMahon isn't just going to lay down. Vince McMahon has been defeated before. He knows what the taste of defeat is like because he tasted it with WCW back in the day. And Vince McMahon is not going to allow Tony Khan, who's only been in business for 2 or 3 years, defeat Vince McMahon for over 50 years. The revolutionary force in sports entertainment. It's not going to happen. It's not going to be a cakewalk for Mr. Tony Khan. And again, Tony Khan's going into this with his ratings already down. His ratings are already declining, and he thinks he's going to just roll into SmackDown, and he's going to go head-to-head. He's going to go face up and just defeat SmackDown, and it's just going to be like nothing. I do think that this war is getting serious. I do think it's getting volatile. I can almost feel it. You can sense it, that there is a war brewing, and you can tell that the competition is getting fierce. And this is more fierce than the Wednesday Night Wars. Please. Oh, the Wednesday Night Wars. Yeah, that was what. No, please, viewers, subscribers, fans, give me a break with the Wednesday Night Wars. That was merely just a sign of things to come, because now this is where the real war is starting to heat up. Your comments, your opinions. Remember to refresh this channel multiple times a day. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button for around the clock and never stop rumors, news, headlines, and rants in professional wrestling, whether it be WWE or AEW. We take it to the extreme. Subscribe.